Hey everyone, so this video is a rapid review on a product I was sent a couple of months ago and I've been trying it out. It is the 78 colour makeup palette by Blush Professional, and that's the palette there. So there's a lovely mix of bright colours and neutral colours, some smoky tones and 6 blush shades as well. So the palette was sent to me back in February and I've been using it and giving it a good workout since then. I've also done a tutorial, and it was a requested tutorial. I wore this look in a couple of my other videos and a lot of you guys requested a tutorial on it. So I've done that and the link will be up there. At the end of that video it'll also have links to the other videos where I've used this palette to create the looks I'm wearing in those videos. So if you're interested to see other looks that I've achieved using the palette, the links to those videos will be at the end of the makeup tutorial. So if you're interested in either how to get this look or checking out other looks I've made using this palette, check out that video up there. Now moving on to the review for the actual product itself. So I'm going to start with packaging. So the item came from the UK and it was sent all the way to me here in Australia, and it was received in this box. When you open it up there's a foam insert on the top and another in the bottom. Then it comes in its own box and in bubble wrap. So it is very secure as far as packaging goes, and I give that a double thumbs up. Considering the cost of shipping is very reasonable, the quality of packaging and how secure the item was is fantastic. Now the cost of the palette. They do have other palettes and other products on their site, so I will link their site down below if you're interested. So they've got, you know, the other warmer palettes or neutral palettes, packages as well, including several palettes, but the one I'm going to be giving you the prices on is this one. So it's a 78 colour palette. Now the prices are in a couple of different currencies, but with the exchange rates they may change from time to time, but as of today, so to give you an idea of how much it's worth. Now in pounds, this particular palette is $8.99 and $1.99 shipping. In Aussie dollars, it's $14.14 and $3.13 shipping. In euros, it's $10.49 and $2.27 shipping. And in US dollars, it's $14.62 and $3.24 shipping. So across the board, it is a very affordable palette. I think this palette is a fantastic idea for people who are just starting out. So if you don't know what colours suit you, there's no point going out and buying more expensive brands and then realizing that you really don't suit green or you really don't suit pink eyeshadow. So something like this is a really good idea if you are just new to colour or new to makeup in general. It's very affordable and it's a really good way to learn what suits you. Now the actual colours, I've done a few swatches because some of the colours in the palette look fairly ordinary when I'm looking at them. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a nice colour, and there's one in particular that really stood out to me. It's one of the greens. When I look at it in the palette, it looks nice, but when it's actually on, it was so different, but it's really good. With any of these colours, I would definitely recommend that you use a primer. Some of them did turn out quite faint without a primer, so in any case, to get the best benefit out of a coloured eyeshadow, wear a base or a primer underneath it. It will really make them pop and stay and last longer. There's no point putting all the work into doing your eyeshadow and having it not last all day. So wear a primer with them. I have. And I'm going to go through some of the swatches to show you guys just the different types of colours that are in this palette. I haven't really done the neutrals, but I've done some of the colours there. So that's the green I'm talking about. In the palette, it looks fairly ordinary, but I really, really like it. And I use that in one of my videos as well. And you got things like this bronzy colour, a chartreuse, this shimmery black, a deep plum. You've got this really bright coral colour, green and purple. These are the two that I've got on at the moment. And this golden yellow as well. So the pigmentation and the actual colour range is really good through this palette. So my overall thoughts on the product. I would recommend this product for somebody who is new to makeup or beginning to experiment with colour, or just wants to have an easy to use, easy to grab colourful palette. If you're wanting to build up your range or try out some new bolder, brighter colours, I definitely recommend this one for you. I would definitely use a primer or a base, an eyeshadow base, before applying the colours, because some of them tended to be a little faint when I didn't use a primer, so I would strongly recommend that you do. Affordability is fantastic. The price, I think, is very affordable and very reasonable for the products that you're getting. Shipping wise, I again think, considering the packaging, I think shipping was fantastic for this item as well. The website, to use the website is actually really easy. When you go to the website, the links will be down there. You just add the items to your cart and it updates the shipping for you as well. You can change the currency depending on the country you're in, and shipping is worldwide. The communication between the company was really good as well, which is also a positive thing because sometimes some companies do lack in that area. Overall, I would rate the product itself about a 7 out of 10. I would have liked to see maybe 1 or 2 more highlight colours in the palette, then that would have really rounded it up to more of an 8 or a 9. But the product itself, for the price, is fantastic. Definitely recommend it for people who are new to colour or wanting to experiment with colour. I think it would be fantastic for you guys. But I am happy to have this palette in my collection because there are some colours that I have absolutely fallen in love with. This one is one of them, and I think that's one of my favourite eyeshadow colours that I've tried. It's really easy to use. It doesn't look anything like that in the palette, but I was blown away with that one. I really, really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you've got any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. All the links will be down there, and that's it. I'll see you guys in the next rapid review.